Welcome to another episode of the MicWom Show. This year celebrates 25 years of awareness, education, and empowerment of cancer, representing the month of October with the color pink. We need to continue to educate ourselves on prevention, intervention, and treatment. Cancer affects all ages. There are too many lives being lost to cancer. Did you know cancer caused about 13% of all human deaths in 2007? Approximately 7.6 million people lost their lives. And in 2010, I'm pretty sure those numbers has increased. I lost a very dear friend of mine in the month of September of this year to cancer. So we are dedicating this show to her, the beautiful Deidra Louise Burton Vines, AKA Deidra Burtonelli.
Makeup artist Deidra Burtonelli, and I'm celebrating Bella Model's first fashion show here at home. What I'm aiming for tonight is a high glow and a spring edge. The advantages of wearing a spring edge is that you can be very girl next door and at the same time be just as sexy to wear something with an evening.
I want to walk with you.
When we come back, Mr. Buddy Vines, publisher, chief editor of Scoop LA magazine, will be here on my set. When we come back, enjoy the commercial.
Passing gas can be deadly.
Whoa, oh, something's funky.
Passing gas releases a plume of toxic vapors.
Oh, honey, not in the car.
Like ammonia and hydrogen cyanide.
Oh.
And lethal poisons that can linger even when windows are open. Kids shouldn't be exposed to secondhand smoke. Don't pass gas, take it outside.
All right, welcome back to the MicWom Show. One of my guests, very dear friend of mine, chief, editor, publisher, Scoop LA magazine, and I stand to be corrected. I said Buddy Vines first, Mr. Buddy Sampson. Come on, join us today. All right, how are you doing? Please, have a seat here. Get my teeth,
You guys got a bad band here, man.
Yeah, you like that, huh?
Yeah, I like that, man. And this guy, Moses, man, he was like sandbagging me in the green.
Was he?
Yeah, he was telling me that he can't play, all humble and everything. Where's my pistol? I'm going to shoot that guy. Where is it? You know, but this brother's bad. The whole band is bad. Steve is bad on guitar.
Right.
Man, you got something going on here. And, ooh, you're sharp.
Am I sharp? Oh, thank you very much. You know what I mean? I had to wear my pink representing as far as, you know, the Cancer Awareness Month, you know, so we all got together so you have a little ribbon on yourself.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you for coming by, first of all.
First, thanks for having me, man. You know, it's my pleasure.
Yeah, man. pleasure. Let's talk about Deidra a little bit. That's when did you first meet her?
Well, actually, I was taking the MTA bus. You know, I was taking the popular bus out here called the 780, and I saw this beautiful girl on the bus and everything like that. You know, like I got trying to play Mr. Mac Daddy. I saw her, and I walked over to her and to talk to her, and then as soon as she opened her mouth, I realized, hey, buddy, this girl's way too young, man. Come on, man.
Okay.
You know, so anyway, you know, when she opened her mouth, she told me, we were talking, that she was an inspiring writer. So I said, well, you know, I just took over a publication called the Scoop newspaper and everything, and she said she was a writer. So she finally sent me in a story. I told her I thought I'd give her a chance. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, her first story with us was a story on Martha Stewart.
Oh, really?
She did it. Martha Stewart appeared at a bookstore called Vroman's Bookstore.
Okay, very popular.
And she sent me that article. And the article was just amazing. I knew immediately that she was a major talent.
Now, I heard that she had some writing skills like at an early age. Like at 7 years old, she wrote this poem that was just, you know, almost college material poem at while she was at Elliott Middle School. You know, so you know anything about that poem she wrote?
Oh, it's an amazing poem. And actually, I was very lucky that Deidra's grandmother, the beautiful Miss Louise Bartholomew, actually showed me that poem. And actually, she wrote it when she was in the 5th grade.
Wow, okay. Oh, wow.
In the 5th grade.
Wow.
And it was one of the most beautiful things that I've ever read. I mean, you just would have thought that an adult wrote it.
Yes. I read it and I was just blown away back with it.
Blown away.
You know, we have a quick roll-in right quick. You know, she interviewed Lisa Ray McCoy at the Tebow Fashion Awards. You know, can we roll that clip?
All right, now I told you we had a treat for you. Here I have the beautiful Miss Lisa Ray, actress, former model, first lady. What else?
What a resume, huh?
What a resume.
Mother,
You're
businesswoman.
That's right. How's your daughter doing?
Wonderful. She's actually in the show tonight.
Really? Okay. Well, first of all, who did your makeup and who did your hair? You look beautiful.
My makeup was done by Deidra tonight, and my hair was done by Candy for Hair. She's on the show, on my reality show, Lisa Ray, The Real McCoy. And my style was done by Okira Banks.
Now, we're here to celebrate actually the first fashion show for Tebow.
Yeah.
Tebow Couture. How does that feel to, you know, support someone who's just getting started in their career in fashion?
I think that's what we're supposed to do, and that's what we should do. We should definitely bridge that gap so we can definitely understand that this young woman is an up-and-coming designer and that she has so graciously given her time and her fashions and her expertise to lending it to helping someone else in Haiti. And she's not even from Haiti. So that shows you that there's a cause there and a goal that she believes in that made her reach out to me and say, if you believe in my...
I was actually at that awards banquet as far as with Deidra, and we started ping-ponging off of one another, you know. Tell me something about one of her greatest challenges, right quick.
Well, actually, Deidra, like any new writer or any new host, she was nervous in the beginning. We actually, her first interview was with the cast of Slumdog Millionaire. And what I do with young writers is that I have them kind of like dive right in. So while the cast of Slumdog Millionaire was like walking down the aisle, she didn't know that I was going to do this, but I gave her a tape recorder and said, "You're going to do this interview." She said, "Well, what, buddy, what am I going to do? I don't know what to do." Right. I said, "Deidra, you're a journalist. You know, I know you're good. You're going to do well. You do it." And from the moment that she started interviewing, she was a little nervous, but she was fantastic.
Check out this clip that she did with the mayor of Beverly Hills at one of Davy Levy's functions. You know,
I was actually there.
You know, oh yeah, were you there? Matter of fact, can we roll that clip?
I'm here with the Scoop LA TV, and I'm at Life on Wilshire. I'm here for the TV Land Awards after party here at Life on Wilshire, and I'm here with Jimmy Gelshad, the mayor of Beverly Hills. How are you doing tonight, Mayor?
Very well, thank you very much.
Great. So what brings you out to this event tonight?
I'm here to support David Levy. That's a very big helper with the Cancer Society. And his parents have been residents of Beverly Hills for 40 years.
Anyway, now to be nervous, you know, say you said she was kind of nervous or, you know, standoffish. But you got her landing a gig in Vegas with interview with Donald Trump. Real quick, tell me about that.
Absolutely. Well, actually, what happened, she called me up and said, "Buddy, I want to go to the Miss Universe pageant. Can you give me an assignment letter?" And I was glad to do it. But look at the result. Like, if you actually, and I believe that clip is coming up, the interview with Donald Trump, you'll see, like, what a talented interviewer she was.
Well, let's go right there right now.
Being held here tonight in Mandalay Bay in Vegas is the 2010 Miss Universe pageant. It's going to be a very exciting night tonight. But first, the red carpet. You open up a lot of doors for a lot of these women to do so many great things around the world.
She should be in the pageant.
Open up a lot of doors for these girls. Did they ever get to tell you how much they appreciate these things you've done for them?
They really do. They're very generous, and they do appreciate it. And as an example, some of the people live in poverty almost, and yet they're magnificent beauties that came and they might win Miss Universe tonight, which will change their lives. So they really do. They tell me, and they really appreciate it.
So is there any kind of theme that you're really looking for every year
I don't think it'll ever change. I don't think it'll ever change. It's got to be great beauty, and I know it's not politically correct, but you have to have a great outer beauty. But you also need heart, and you have to have a great inner beauty, because if you don't have that, you're not going to win.
Hey, when we come back, more with Mr. Buddy Sampson. Moses, take us to commercial break. I'm here with Mr. Buddy Sampson, publishing editor of Scoop LA magazine. Mm-hmm. You said you were going to tell me a story about something very funny, that something happened with Deidra that was hilarious.
Well, actually, we went to an event in Hollywood, and Matthew McConaughey was actually walking down the red carpet. So she said, "Oh, Buddy, I love him, I love him." And so I said, "Well, then you should interview him." And she said, but I don't know what I'm going to say and everything. So I said, well, look, you'll do a great job. You just go interview him. So anyway, she walks behind him and everything, and we're walking behind him, but Buddy's getting away. I said, don't worry, we're going to catch him. So we catch him inside the theater and everything. And I said, Mr. McConaughey, my writer wants to interview you. And so anyway, she pulled out a tape recorder, and she was like a deer in the headlights immediately. Completely froze up. So I pulled out my tape recorder, and I said, so Mr. McConaughey, tell me what you've been working on and everything.
Oh, man.
And it's a very precious story because she was very upset about it.
Right.
And I put my arm around her and said, sweetheart, all journalists go through that same thing. You know, I went through the same thing with a singer once. I froze up. We all do it. So I put my arm around her and say, don't worry, you'll get it the next time.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I heard she was a terrible driver.
Oh, that's an understatement.
That's
an understatement, my brother.
Anyway, I heard that she actually was at a park light or park sign, and she went too fast and bumped a cop in the rear or something like that.
Oh, my God. Let me tell you, every time you were in a car with Deidra, it was always, watch out for that! It was always that sort of thing. Once she was actually following a cop car, and she was looking for an address, so she wasn't paying attention, and she ran into the back of the police car. And I understand the SWAT team was called, actually.
Well, crazy. You know something? She refined her skills, and this is one for the billionaire billionaire matchmaker interview. Can we roll that?
So, what are you doing now?
Now